May I have your attention, please? I don't like talking when people are busy eating their plates with spoon. So I will need just 3 minutes of your attention. The bride and her groom, the parents of the bride and the groom, the chairman of the occasion, the energetic, versatile, multilingual and amusing master of ceremony and other distinguished ladies and gentlemen present here. Before I make some few remarks, let me start this way. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, the beneficent, the compassionate, the ruler of the dominion of heaven and earth, the pacifier of metaphysics in the realms of the spirit and what is contained therein, the master of the day of judgment. It is with your permission we all gather here and we seek your protection as we all depart here. My first encounter with mercy was when I was CP training. As the Commissioner of Police in charge of training, I oversaw the training of new intake into the Nigerian police force and officers and men who go for refresher courses for capacity building. And she walked into my office and said, "Sir, I heard so much about you. I want to work under you." And I asked her why. She said, "Because I want to learn." I was impressed. I said, "Are you married or single?" She said she's single. I said, "I don't allow single police officers to work with me." She said, "Sir, I'm going to get married, but you have to promise me one thing, that if I bring my husband, you are going to attend my wedding." And I promise her that when you get a husband, I will be personally present. And I am here against all odds. It is not ordinary for an Assistant Inspector General Police to attend such a wedding. But because in the religion I profess, promise is a burden. You must discharge it. Even when this morning I have been faced with the temptation, because in my religion, once you promise, God will subject you to trial to see whether you'll be able to carry it. Early hours of the day, when my secretary here reminded me that Leslie's wedding will be tomorrow, that is today. By 4:30, they called me to say, "I have lost one of my close relations and my attention is required to travel home." I should have traveled immediately, but when I remember that I promised this young pretty girl that I am going to attend her wedding, I said everything should be kept at abeyance, and the dead are already dead. And in Islam, when you die, they bury you immediately. Because before we could even do anything, they had already buried the corpse. So I decided that I'm going to be here before I could travel home. Congratulations, Mercy, for listening to me and fulfilling your promise that you are going to bring a husband and you are going to get married. And I am very proud of you. On this note, I would like to appreciate every other person that is present here, especially Mrs. Parents. She's a well-brought up, disciplined girl. She's focused on her job. One thing I pay attention to is that she's very brisk, business-minded, not lousy, not flippant. So congratulations for bringing up a disciplined girl that is worthy of this job and carrying our image well. I'm sure the groom knows what he went through in the police force. Before you marry one of us, we have to screen you. We have to check your background. We have to know what you do. Because if you don't do that, and she stays out of emotions, she goes to marry people who are infractions with the law. It has a way of trickling down and affecting the image of the force. So I'm sure we subjected him to interviews to find out. Having passed our interview, you are not only married to her, you are by implication, by extension, a police officer. So we do not expect anything other than you conducting yourself well, and always remember that you are ambassador of this job. And always remember that if anybody transgresses against you and you are right, just pick your phone and call us. We shall make sure we protect your back. It is on this note that I will say, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police and the Police Act, extant regulations, and the force orders, I hereby ordered message that within 9 months, you must not embarrass us, you must deliver. Don't disgrace us. We want to come around for naming ceremony. Failing in which, the consequences is that you'll be in detention with your husband until we're sure that will not be embarrassed. Thank you very much.